Alright guys, we should be live here. I am going to pull it up on my phone, that way I can read comments. But, sorry, my wife just messaged me from the other room. I guess she's watching the live too. I wanted to give a little update today on why I'm not at the KD track, what's been going on, why there's not a live. So, we will go right back to live streaming drag racing next weekend at No Prep Mania, put on by D-Team Racing and Big 3. That will be a pretty big event. We will also be doing the finish line cam and all of that, just like we did at Dragway 42. We also have some other events coming up this year before the end of the year. I know we're coming pretty quickly to the end of the racing scene, drag racing scene up here in the Midwest and Northeast, kind of. October kind of ends it up here for the most part. We are looking to try and head out to the Dig or Die event in December. We have a few other events as well. We have a toy drive in September that we are doing with Homewrecker Racing. And we have No Prep Mania, which is next weekend. We have some drifting stuff in between. That's what's coming up tomorrow. So I know that's not what a lot of y'all want to see, but that is what I am contracted to do. So when races and event holders reach out to me, or I reach out to them to cover an event, that's the event I cover. So it may not all be the same. It may be road racing, autocross, drag racing, drifting. I know a lot of y'all are used to seeing nothing but the drag racing side of my channel, and that's where a lot of my support comes from. You know, Stripper Glitter, big shout out to them guys. They support. We support them. They, best traction compound that I've seen so far. So I don't think there's anything out there beating it. Heck, I think there's even bottles of it, gallons of it in Australia and stuff like that. They're using it down there now. So that, if that tells you anything, it's some pretty good stuff. It's the best. So. But we have some other things we are trying to reach out and do. This is my full-time gig, is doing live streaming, doing events, t-shirt sales. This is it. I mean, so we are going to try and hit a lot more. And next year we are going to try and hit absolutely everything we can. Whether it be down south, up here, we have some stuff all over this year. And then when the season kind of ends up here, we are going to try and get into some events, maybe a little further out. I know that's something not everybody wants to see, but we are going to try and do the Southern Run if we can get in with some event holders. So, with that being said, the reason we are not covering KD is it's just not one of our events that we normally cover, for one. For two, I don't have a working relationship with them guys out there. I don't really I talk to some of the drivers that go out there and stuff like that. But as far as event holders, track owners, we just haven't ran out there enough. I haven't done enough out there. I've done a few events. It's just not like working with D-Team and them guys. I've got a good working relationship with them, so their events, we have a spoken agreement. I go out and do their finish line cam, stuff like that, and then I go live for you guys, which also helps them, because without you guys, without the spectators, there's not a whole lot that they could do. They need the spectators. So whether it be on live or in person, which we encourage everybody to come out in person and enjoy the racing. It's so much better than on live, but we do try, and we are slowly getting better with the live. We are trying new things and trying to innovate a little bit. So now we have starting line and finish line cameras for the drag racing. I know the finish line is dead across, so it's kind of a blur. Most of the time you can see the cars pretty good. But with the system we run, unless I was to pan with it, it wouldn't look any better. The reason I'm not panning with it is because we do not have enough people here at Hazleton Media to have somebody do finish line camera, do starting line camera, do panning, do this, do that. Most of the time it's myself, my wife, a friend, somebody I pay for the weekend, whatever. And most of the people I pay come back and they work different events for me. Adam has helped me a few times. Chris Spalding has helped me from Gas Can Company. They also support us. We also support them. So make sure you check out them guys over at gascanco.com. All just stellar people have continuously supported us, and that's what made me take the leap and to do what we're doing. But we also have to do other things to cover the bills. So drag racing just, it doesn't cover the bills, and anybody that's in it will tell you, unless you're doing real big events, it just doesn't cover bills. So the reason I'm making this live video, it's not something that I planned on making today. We actually still have a few more shirts to tie up and take care of that before the end of today. That way we can try and get all of that done for tomorrow. We've pressed about 100 shirts a week right now is what we're pressing, and it's just me, my wife, 2 presses, 1 cutter, 1 sublimator. It gets a little overwhelming sometimes, but we are looking to expand that side of things as well. We do stickers, we do t-shirts, all of that. So if y'all want to support us, make sure you get a hold of us, order something. We will be glad to send it to you. We try and ship out same day or within the same week. We'll let you know. If it's something we already have made up and in stock, we will ship it out the very same day. Most of the time, unless you message me at 10 o'clock at night, then it'll be the next day. But if you need stickers made, I've made stuff for a few people in drag racing and the event we're doing this weekend. We'll put them up, that way you can see our quality of stuff. Everything's hands-on, so if you order something from us, it's normally done by me or my wife. And if we get big enough, maybe we'll hire somebody else. It's just not there yet. But with that being said, a lot of people, I've had 3 or 4 people ask, and I know that's not a lot in some people's eyes, but that's a few people that were asking about if I was going live at KD. Obviously, I'm sitting in my house right now, in my office, which is my mini studio. We have it set up to do video and stuff, but obviously I'm not going to be there because I'm here. And the reason is because I've ran for the last few weeks a full-time day job on top of 1 to 2 events every weekend, and it's rough. It's just rough. When you're running till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you have to be 2 hours away at 7 o'clock in the morning, that doesn't leave for much leadway, plus my kids and my wife and all of that. It doesn't leave much time. I did quit my job. I did quit my day job. I worked in the oil field. I fracked for a number of years. I've been laid off a few times, but I have been doing this long enough that me and my wife believe that if we continue pushing, we'll be perfectly fine. That doesn't mean that I'm not picking up side jobs and stuff like that, but what that means is our main focus is Hazleton Media. And the crafting part, which is my wife's main deal. She does the shirts mainly, but it's a conjoint thing between us. So, if y'all need anything, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to help you. We will be right back to the drag racing next weekend at No Prep Mania, so make sure you tune into that. If you're not able to be there, we will most likely go live. I imagine I'll have enough people wanting me to go live that I'll go live. I should have help there. I don't know if I will or not. I'm going to try my best. So if you're watching this and you think you can push a button for me and do some commentary maybe, I'll throw you a bone and throw you a free t-shirt and some money and teach you how to run some equipment, I guess. But that's been kind of what it's been like the last few times, is I've had different people each time. So there's always a learning curve for people. It's not the easiest equipment to just jump into. I mean, if you could see, I'm actually looking at a singular camera, 2 monitors. I even mic'd up for you guys so y'all could have good audio, on top of a battery pack, on top of a tripod, and about 16 cords running everywhere. My wife wanted me just to go live on my phone, and you guys, I respect y'all, and y'all expect a certain level of quality from us at this point. So even when it's a simple live like this, I put the banner up for Stripper Glitter because they support us, and I made sure to go live with that. Again, Adam, if you're going to be there next weekend, I've got cash in hand for you. I owe you a little bit from 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever, Ohio Grudge Races. I owe you a little bit from there, and then I'll give you a little bit for helping out if you come to No Prep Mania. Again, we will be running No Prep Mania. Then we will have a few different events. I'm trying to update you guys every week as it comes. With that being said, if there's races y'all want us to go to, and I don't have anything else on the docket for that weekend, then by all means, if I have the funds in my bank, I will go. Or if y'all have somebody that puts on a race somewhere on some state, and they are looking for a quality live stream or quality finish line camera that's double latency recording, let me know. We run a redundancy system that makes sure we capture things. That's normally multiple cameras, multiple memory cards saving, plus a hard drive. We make sure we don't miss a beat. The reason why is because races get close and they get heated sometimes, so we try and make sure we have the best equipment. We did have a little lighting issue with one of our starting line cams, with our tire crack cam, so we are about to drop a decent amount of money on putting a new tire crack cam up there. This stuff's not cheap, and it comes all out of pocket. So if y'all want to support us, I mean, I don't make money off of YouTube. I don't make money off of TikTok anymore because somebody got banned for a little bit. But I don't make money off of Facebook. I don't make money. I'm not like some creators. I don't make money off of you guys' views. Your guys' views are awesome. We are just not to the point to where we get any type of money off of it. And I never expect to get any type of money from you guys like that. Our money comes from doing real estate photos and events like that, or doing whatever, portraits, weddings, church directory stuff. That's where our money comes from when it comes to the photography side, to be able to come out and do the live for you guys. But we also sell the t-shirts, and I know they're not the most glamorous t-shirts, but our t-shirt sales drive what we do here. I know I posted sneak peeks and stuff of the new Hazelton Media t-shirt that says, "My shutter is faster than your car." We ran into a snag with that. We were working out the kinks. The kink was on my side. It was on my equipment. I tried doing something a little more than my equipment could handle. That was my fault. So we're either going to dumb down the design a little bit, or pay somebody else to DTG our shirts. No, it's kind of ridiculous that somebody who creates and does and press shirts has to do that sometimes, But I don't have $13,000 to spend on the DTG machine to print them. So that's just kind of what it is. If anybody has any comments, concerns, let me know. So I am going to leave the comment line open for a few minutes and see if anybody comments on that. And if anybody's got any comments, let me know. So I do, again, I apologize that I'm not able to make it out to every race. It's just not feasible. One group, one team, one set of cameras. Yes, I have money tied up in equipment. Still can't just go hand somebody equipment and go, hey, go to this race, film it. Sorry. I know we've been getting away from the filming videos and putting videos together to put on YouTube. I want to focus on more of the photography side because people love it. We're about to start trying to press on site, or print on site. That means we're going to have two sizes of photos that we can print on site. So if you like my work and you want one of yours done on a photo, a print, then I will be able to print it for you on site. With that being said, if we can get everything else running, we are going to continuously try and expand, and the more I expand, the more money we can bring back into this, and the more times I can go to more races and film for you guys. It's all a vicious cycle. So that's just what it is. So if anybody has any comments, make sure you do it now. Now's the time to comment. I will directly read anybody's comments. Devin McCartney, I seen where you did a little sad face. I don't know why you put a sad face, but I'm sorry, man. I just I can't go to every race. Like I don't know. I'm one person. That's all. Again, this is not stopping us from doing races. I've literally got, I know it's not a drag race, but I got a drifting event tomorrow. It's Mountain Melee at Summit Point, put on by Drift Nirvana, and PCX is involved. They're a pretty cool powder coating company out of Maryland, I believe. So we're a big part of that. We're pressing the shirts for them, doing the stickers for them, on top of a few other things. I think I've got like 3 shirts of theirs left to press. We were waiting on some stuff to come in, but that's because it got held up in Tennessee, Kentucky for some reason. I don't know. But we got it in yesterday. We're finishing them shirts. So right now, to recap on everything, the recap is drifting tomorrow. Sorry guys, I know it's not drag racing, but some of my fans like it. I enjoy it. It's the event that's on the docket. So we have drifting tomorrow. We have drag racing next weekend, which is No Prep Mania. No Prep Mania. Make sure you guys definitely tune in for that. It's going to be a hell of a run. Believe shortly after that, I think the next event may be the Toys for Tots in September. It's Homewrecker Racing's Toys for Tots. It's also on my page, so make sure you go look at it. It's supposed to be a big event. It's for a good cause, guys, so it's going to be in Newcastle, PA. If you want to come up, make sure you come up. I believe there's going to be food, music. We're going to be collecting toys and doing some cool things for the kids. So make sure you check it out. It's definitely something worth checking out. Then after that, I think there is, I forget what the next drag racing event's after that. I'll have to look. I will post everything that's coming up. I'm pretty sure we've got a race every weekend through September. I've got stuff in October set. November, I don't know if I don't think I have anything. December, I've got 2 events that we're trying to hit, which is a drift event and another drag racing event, which is Dig or Die's event. And then that's December. That's the end of the year. We're going to try and hit some stuff in January down south if we can. See what we can find. Dip our toes into a little bit. Then February, that's too far away for me to let you know. We just really don't. Oh, Border Wars. Border Wars is another one in September. That's one I was forgetting. So there's a lot of drag racing events going on. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be covering. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be doing. It's going to be a good time. So stay tuned. I know I'm not covering KD Midnight Madness. It's just not something that I normally cover. Now, if somebody there or somebody knows the people who put it on and the track owners and all that, and they want a good quality live stream, make sure you send them to me. Message me on Messenger, Instagram. My number's all over our website and our Facebook page. You can call my cell number, my business cell phone number anytime, and we'd be more than happy to come out and cover some of their events if they need us. I don't believe many people cover their events. I think most of it's cell phone live streams, and don't get me wrong, they're not terrible. Just if they wanted some more live stream stuff like this, the dual camera setup, the starting line, finish line live stream, then tell them to get a hold of us, and we'd be more than happy to come out. I know this is drug on, guys. One last thing, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors: Homewrecker Racing, Wagon Slayer Racing. We've got Double F Performance, Stripper Glitter Traction Compound. Ohio Grudge is now a sponsor. Kind of, we sponsor each other, so that's pretty cool. Josh Robinson and them and Duncan, they do awesome photos and awesome work, so there's that. They do really good videos and photos together, and I don't know, that's just kind of what I have to say. They do a lot of the same stuff I do, and it's really cool to work with them guys. They're awesome. So they have their new t-shirts out. Actually, let me grab their new cup. I have their new cup right here. Their new t-shirts and cups are out. So if you want one of them, make sure you hit them guys up, and you can grab one of their cups and or t-shirts. I don't think I have any of their t-shirts. I do, I just don't have them in here. With that being said, Stripper Glitter Traction Compound, make sure you hit them guys up and make sure you grab stuff from them. Let me go to YouTube and check YouTube comments, because I apologize, I did not check YouTube comments. So, I am live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Tony Montana, I'm sorry I did not see your thing come up onto my chat box, because my chat box on my monitor in front of me was switched to Facebook. I did switch it over. I tried my best to provide everybody. I try my best to provide everybody with the best quality live stream I can. I do not know anybody that's going to be at KD Live. There may be somebody that's live on their cell phone or something like that. Pennywise Racing's down south covering something, I believe. Dig or Die, I don't believe is there, and I don't believe Ohio Grudge is there either. Ohio Grudge maybe. I don't think so, though. Again, I do apologize. Hey, I appreciate that anybody who knows me knows I'm originally from Louisiana. My family comes from Turkey Creek. So, I got to rep Louisiana. And, yeah, I really appreciate that. So, but yeah, I grew up in Louisiana for, sorry, I just seen a comment about my T-shirt, LSU Tigers. But yeah, anybody who knows I'm originally from Louisiana. So that's all I got to say about that. I got to rep them every now and then. A lot of times I stay in racing merch, but yeah, definitely gotta rep them. So I apologize, I haven't been paying too much attention to the chats on. It's kind of hard when I'm by myself filming to switch between Facebook and YouTube. I think I've covered pretty much everything to cover about the racing and the updates. Merch drop coming very, very soon. And then after that, I mean, we're just going to be back to our regular schedule after today. So we're going to hit drag racing or drifting tomorrow, drag racing next weekend. We're going to do photo drops throughout the week. We're going to be hunting down new races. So if y'all have races, I believe we may be going to Louisiana, back to Louisiana at some point to cover some events that's still in the works. So NOLA's always great. So there's some conflicting events that are supposed to be happening for drag racing. One being the Battle in the Swamps and one of our local events. I was asked to cover Battle in the Swamps, but I'm also asked to cover our local event. We're gonna see which one. I mean, weather could turn for the worst up here, and we may not be able to have the event up here, and then I'll definitely be in Louisiana. But as of now, I'm leaving them both kind of open. Home Wrecker Racing and Stripper Glitter are putting the event on up here the same time that one's going on down there. I am locked in for that one down there, but sorry, my little one's coming in. But that is what that is. So if there is anybody in the South that needs a photographer or videographer for drag racing and any other racing events, our prices are reasonable. We can work something out. Feel free to get a hold. So that's where I'm going to leave that one at. That's all I really got to say, guys. I just wanted to give an update about the racing, the events, why I'm not covering KD. I understand it's supposed to be a good, fairly decent event. I don't go out to KD a lot. I don't. But it is what it is. Also, for those of you in Florida, make sure you go check out Cletus and the Freedom Factory when he gets everything back up and going, because it's absolutely awesome down there. And Garrett, maybe I'll catch you around sometime when we get back to the normal racing and drag racing stuff. I'm glad y'all are feeling better down there, and hope everything's okay. So I'm going to officially end this live stream with thanking everybody for tuning in, thanking people from my home state. I appreciate it. Gotta rep it. So we will be back to the drag racing very soon. Y'all guys, be safe.